Hey busy crafters, welcome back to my channel. I want to start off by saying thank you so much to all my subscribers. I really appreciate it, and I look forward to continuing with the content that I'm making. Now on to the video. I started off by making or getting that fabric. That fabric I got from Joannes or Hobby Lobby a long time ago. I have a whole room full of fabric as well. And I decided to make it into a little skirt for the gingerbread woman that we're making. And so I got those gingerbread men from the Dollar Tree. I got two of them, so we're making a little girl and a little boy. And I had that felt. No, it's fleece, not felt. It's fleece. Fleece is extremely easy to work with. I really like working with it. And so I just went ahead and got the brown fleece and cut it out to there, or cut it out around the gingerbread. And now I'm hot gluing it, and I did that all the way around the body. And we're just finishing up now. And yeah, there we go. So there's what it looks like now. And then I saw this lace, or its tulle, and I got some tulle because I wanted a little bit fanciness for the gingerbread woman. And I added a little bit of the tulle showing up the end of the skirt. And then I go ahead and add it to the gingerbread woman and hot glue it all down. Everything is sticking wonderfully. It's great. And I just put it around to the back. And because you won't be seeing the back of the gingerbread anyways, unless you tear it off of the board that we're putting it on. And like, why would you do that? But anyways. Then I got that ribbon from the Dollar Tree as well. And I got it actually during the spring. And I'm almost out of it. So then I just go ahead and make it look like little overalls. And there's that. So then the pieces that we took off of her, we're going to paint white. And then we're going to reattach them. They are made of wood. And they're holding onto the fleece very well still. She had two little buttons. And then the white icings for around her little feet and her arms. And then the bow tie, which we're not going to put back on the neck. We're going to put on her head. So here we are putting the buttons on and then adding the bow tie. And then, of course, the little icing around her hands or her arms and her legs. And then I didn't show it, unfortunately, but I put a little red gem into the center of her bow. And then I actually cut the face off of each gingerbread man. I cut the face off of my Cricut. And so this is just cardstock that is being used right now. And the chalk pen that I got from Hobby Lobby as well. And now her little nose and her mouth and the little rosy cheeks is what we're going to add. Then the little bow needed something a little bit extra because the gem wasn't as big. So I went ahead and with the red chalk pen, I went ahead and just made little lines around the edge of her bow. And there she is. I also went back and added smaller red gems to the buttons just to give it a little extra pizzazz. Because, you know, we need to do a little extraness, you know, especially around Christmas. And then we got those from Joannes. They were less than $4. They were like $3.58 if I remember correctly. I go ahead and I Mod Podge them. And I let the Mod Podge dry. So I do it for both of them because we're doing one of each, a little boy and a little girl. So the Mod Podge is now completely dry. And I just went ahead with the little Cricut hand iron or press, I guess is what you could call it. I just went ahead and reactivated the Mod Podge, and then it stuck to the paper. And the paper is doing great too. And it's thick. That is thick paper because it's cardstock. And so now I'm doing it for both of these. Now the way I did it, if you choose to do it the way I do it, I guess we don't have enough stress in our life. I put the paper down and then I tried painting it. So if you feel like you have enough stress and you don't need any more, paint it first before you put the paper down. It was a big mistake, and I had to have a very steady hand, which by the grace of God, I actually had a steady hand that day. So there it is. I'm just going ahead and cut them out. Each paper is the same but different. Their one lines are going diagonally and the other lines are like squiggly. So they're kind of different at the same time. They're similar. So then I cut off the string that was on them, the hook that was on them, and then now I'm painting it. And like I says, paint the bottoms first, because even if it goes into the middle of the Mod Podge, then it's going to be covered by paper and it's not going to be all that, terrible. I did put 2 coats on each of them. Now to separate the white from the red, all I did was put some jute twine across it. That jute twine I'm still working on. I got from Walmart a few months ago, actually, and I believe it was $5.34 or 39 cents or something like that. It was not that bad, and it's a lot better quality than the ones that you get at Dollar Tree. Now, don't get me wrong. I like the ones at Dollar Tree. They come in handy, and I have a lot of stuff from the Dollar Tree as well. But this one's thicker, and it's a little bit better quality. That's all I'm saying. Thank you, Dollar Tree, for your twine. And we do that for both of them. Now we're just going to add a bunch of hot glue to the back, and I used the hot Gorilla Glue. Never had a problem with it. And now we just go ahead and glue her down. And now we're going to do the same thing for the boys board. And now we're just gluing him down. I did put blue gems on his buttons as well as on his bow tie, and then with the blue chalk pen I did go around his bow as well. And now we're just adding the peppermint that we got from Hobby Lobby last year in the miniature tree section. That's where you get these little peppermints. And I have to cut off the little things that the hooks, so that you can actually put a string through it and hook it on a tree. And then I added the bows. I didn't show the bows, but I added the bows, and there's that final project. Now this project is the next one, and I seriously did not know what I was going to do when I did it. I've actually changed the colors on it probably about 472,866 times, and got stuck with this one. It was going to be the same mint, but it was going to be sparkly gold, but that didn't work out. And then I was going to do red, and that didn't work out. So this is actually heat transfer vinyl, or iron-on. It's not heat transfer, it's iron-on. And I was wondering what it would do if we did it on wood, because I make t-shirts, and it does wonderful on t-shirts. Because this project cost me a lot of time, I was in a rush. So I think if I wasn't in such a rush, then it would have been a little bit better for the heat or the iron-on to be onto the wood. I did the same technique here as I painted it or brushed it with Mod Podge and then let it dry. And now I'm just reactivating it with the little iron. And I painted the other board in my Hello Hobby chalk paint in light mint. And then here's us putting the heat, or the, you know what it is. The iron-on, that's what it is. The iron-on onto this. And it's also gingerbread man, but it's something it's non-traditional. It's, showing that your Christmas can be any color that you choose it to be. And it can be pastels, it can be, your traditional red, white, green. It can be gold and silver. Like, it can be anything you want it to be. It's your Christmas, and you can do what you want and decorate how you want. And that's why I'm doing this one, is to show that it all comes together. And it actually is. The colors are wonderful, and it all looks good. Because the words were kind of small, this is kind of a flawed. But it's not flawed like, okay, we have to throw it away kind of flawed. No, it's it's flawed, but it still works. You can still kind of read, what it says. The print itself kind of had like an age, like it was wearing away anyways. So that's one reason why it wasn't a bad mess up. It was an okay mess up. And I still like it. Most of the gingerbread stuff that's going to be in my kitchen is your traditional gingerbread colors. This is my little twist on how you can, do anything that you feel that you want to do for your own Christmas. Colors are colors, and they're all amazing, and they can all come together beautifully and make, you happy. So now I went ahead and used my last 2 gingerbread men. I painted them. Well, actually, I did my antique wax, a very light color, and then I painted their bow ties with the same light mint and colored their faces, or colored their eyes and their mouth black, and then added some peppermints to it as well, because I kind of want everything to tie in together, even though the colors are kind of separate. So that's not too shabby. Then I went ahead and put jute twine through it again, and then I didn't show it, but I wrapped jute twine around the top, and there you go. So here's the final reveal, and there's everything together, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. Like, share, subscribe. Again, thank you so much to all my subscribers. I appreciate all you do. Have a great day. Bye.